Lost a little weight, huh?
Have we met?
Sorta, yeah. Thanks, Sisk. Hey. Hey. I hear you got all Joe Pendleton's athletic equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Well, I'd like to buy it from you. I'd like to bring it in here.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Farnsworth. That's not for sale.
Huh?
What do you want it for?
Well, I gotta get in shape. I'd like you to help me train. I'll pay you.
Oh, train?
Yeah, and as soon as I'm ready, I want you to give me a tryout with the Rams.
I don't understand. What are you trying out for?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. Yeah, well, you see, the point is, Mr. Farnsworth, we already got a quarterback working with the team. We've got a couple of pretty good backups.
Oh. You call Hodges good, huh?
Yeah, the point is, we don't need a quarterback. Look, why don't you try one of the other teams? I mean, the Oakland Raiders are pretty close to L.A. Give them a call and see what they say.
Look, I want to play quarterback, and I want to get in shape in time for the Super Bowl. Now, how much do you think it would cost to give me a tryout?
Look, Mr. Farnsworth, no team wants a crazy trainer. And only a crazy trainer would arrange a tryout for you as quarterback. So, look, you keep your money, I'll keep my job, and we'll keep this little misunderstanding to ourselves, huh?
Hey. Yeah, listen. Hey, that's all right, you guys. I'll finish that. What would you say if I told you I wasn't a professional football player?
Boy, hey, these are nice.
Max, you know how people die?
Yeah. Why?
And then after they die, they go to heaven?
I guess, if they're good. I mean, why not?
You know how it works in heaven?
Not exactly.
It's probability and outcome.
Probability and outcome.
Probability and outcome.
I never knew that.
Yeah, well, let's say there's a probability that some guy's gonna die. Well, what happens is an escort from the guy's way station gets a signal, and he goes down, and he has to wait for the outcome. You see? Now, if the guy lives, the escort wasted a trip. But if the guy dies, he picks him up, and he takes him right back up to his way station, and he puts him in line for, his final destination. You follow me?
Yeah. Hey, you mind if I smoke?
No, go ahead. Now, let's say there's a new escort. See, he's really raw. He gets a signal, he takes off, and he sees a guy, say, riding a bicycle into a tunnel. All right, the car's coming the other way, and the escort, he's supposed to wait for the outcome. But this guy's new, and he figures, well, the guy's a goner. He's sure that that's going to happen. So he figures, well, why should I just make him sit there and have the car hit him, you know? Why don't I just take him out of there a few seconds early and take him right back up to his way station?
Listen, I need a match.
That clock over there, it's a lighter. So the thing is, the guy he takes up to the way station, he's not just some ordinary guy. He's an athlete with fantastic reflexes, and it turns out he wouldn't have hit the car at all, you see?
How do you
wind
like
it?
this
Wind
car?
it, wind it. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, the guy wasn't really dead, you understand? His number wasn't up for years. He would have missed the car.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the time. Is this lighter right?
I don't think so. Max, do you see what I'm saying? They're supposed to put him back in his body, but they can't because he's been cremated. So what they have to do is find another body to put him in.
Mr. Farnsworth, I'm just a trainer. I mean, what you need is, well, like a really good doctor.
Max, don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Sure. Hey, that's a hell of a story.
Yeah. Max, Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, I'm so glad to see you. I'm trying to get Farnsworth into shape for the Super Bowl, and I want Corkle here to help me.
Is there somebody with us? Who are you talking to?
Yeah, that's Mr. Jordan. He's the guy that runs the way station I was telling you about. Don't worry, you can't see him. You're still alive.
Oh, well, you two probably got a lot to talk about, then. I'll just be on my way.
Wait a second, Max. Wait a second.
Tell him who you are, Joe.
He's never going to believe me, Mr. Jordan. Can't you tell him what happened? He's the only person I know who can get me a tryout with the Rams.
You can make him believe you, Joe. Tell him.
But there's nothing... Max, look at me. Look at me. Look.
Max, I'm not Farnsworth. I'm Joe Pendleton. Farnsworth was murdered by his wife and his private secretary. This is just a body they found for me. Don't you understand? They drugged him, they stuck him in a bathtub, and then I stepped in. I mean, it's not bad material, but I can get it into shape. I gotta start training right where are you going, Max?
Look, I don't want to hear any more.
Max, please.
No, look, I really want to get out of here. No, don't.
Max.
I won't tell a word to anybody. I promise. It'll be our little secret.
Our little secret? Like what you told me about your older sister and the Coca-Cola salesman? Huh?
Hey,
What about
wait a
that? Hey, man, what about that scar you got on the bottom of your tongue, huh?
How the hell did you...
What happened? What did you do at your uncle's wedding?
Hey, Max, I know what happened. Hey, well, what about the first time I fixed your neck in Pittsburgh? Come here. Now, do you believe me, Max? Please say you believe me. Please. Max, they don't have a football team in heaven, so God couldn't make me first string. You don't believe me, Mr. Jordan?
Try a little music, Joe. That's a great persuader.
Joe, you never could play that thing.
You all right, Max? Max? You all right?